Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am PANCZASU and let's start this video with a bit of decadency. I've got a big combo mambo jumbo glass of juice right here, right next to me, and I'm gonna take a drink, so... Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's decadent. Oh yeah. Yeah, I thought that would be a cool start to a video because nothing's better than a bit of decadency. Ladies and gentlemen, obviously it's PANCZASU, nobody else is as crazy as I am. And we're back with Broken Lords playthrough, which for a moment felt threatened because I was having some technological problems, but I was able to resolve them by loading the appropriate save file. When in doubt, in Endless Legend, when some things are breaking up and whatnot, always reload different save files. And always try multiple of them, and keep in mind, make some by yourself, just in case. And you should be good to go, because what I've noticed in this game thus far, there isn't a single error that is persistent across all of your save files. There's always at least one that will be okay. And this time we actually didn't have to lose any of our 10 times, because it was fairly lucky. Anyway, now, we are in a new patch right now, so some things were fixed, including supposedly happiness, but as I can see, and as you can see right now as well, that isn't entirely true. Some of my happiness is still messed up. Those people are not supposed to be happy, and those people are not supposed to be content. However, I assume this might be partially because this is another save file. If you were to start a new game right now in Endless Legend, I'm pretty sure it is quite possible at the very least that you would not actually have to go through any happiness problems. It would all work as intended. But since we started this videocast many patches ago, we are prone to this kind of problems. It's not a very big problem though. I already showed you how I'm resolving those things, and I think it's a very fair thing to do. I'm basically making myself use more industry than I have to, and this resolves that, and this resolves that. This is my empire. I'm pretty sure it would be content anyway. At least I think that this would be the case. Kinda. Anyway, let's stop talking and start walking, or rather playing and whatnot. Got two stalwarts over here, definitely not enough to actually save Brownster. They are actually good enough to do like, I don't know what, pretty much nothing. I can finish the 3-hour people quest, which is what I guess I'll do, since I do not have the army yet to actually go ahead and engage those demons head on, and that's wonderful. There are also some Necrodrones nearby, which will gladly finish off my stalwarts, and those stalwarts have no chance of survival. Mildly annoying, but nothing that I cannot really deal with. At this particular point in time, I just wish I didn't have to go through it. Anyway, 2 Death Bishops are nice, but they need some meat in front of them to body block the enemy, so I'm gonna go ahead and get another Stalwart as well. This should be a fairly powerful army with 4 units. Why not? I'm liking what I'm seeing right here. Do I want to start working on another bar of streets? Not right now, because I'm having some happiness issues, and I don't want to abuse the mechanics even more so than I am right now. Even though, again, I'm not really abusing them because I'm making up for the fact that my happiness is higher than it's supposed to be. So what I'll do instead is, well, the reason why I'm not queuing up Stalwart immediately is simply because I will not have space in my city, but I will have on the next turn. I could start queuing this guy up, but then again, this thing would give me extra 2 science, which actually is not that big of a deal, but I would spend only 2 turns working on it as well, so yeah, I would get it fairly quickly. Yeah, let's try it. I don't see a reason why not to. I mean, I could also speed it up, but I would actually rather save my dust for some armies and whatnot. Alright, so this city ain't ready to actually do anything useful at this particular point in time, because it is being besieged. However, if I could go ahead and make another Star Wars unit, and if I heal up this guy, I should be able to break the siege, because those guys, the Rangers are scary, but keep in mind, in the current state of AI, it's simply incapable of using equipment. So as such, I think that in a 2 against 2 fight, I should be able to win quite easily. Anyway, those stouts are going to die. No amount of my amazing intellect, no, just no amount of tactical shenanigans are going to save me in this battle. I might as well auto-fight. I would possibly be able to kill one of those Necrodrones before dying, but I'm not even sure about that. So either way, let's see what AI decides to give me. A serious error! Alright, that is definitely what I was looking for. Nope. I was able to deal some damage, but oh, I see what the error is. Apparently my army is kinda immortal. Whoa, I guess we are immortal vampires, but this is probably a problem. Now, do cheat codes work? I don't think they will be, because I'm not using a VIP build right now. So let's see, no, there's who am I, quit, and question mark, and that's it. So I cannot actually delete my army. This was a problem. I wish I could. I really wish I could, but I'm not. As you are aware, I'm recording this in the public build right now, not in the VIP one. So I do not have the power, sadly. Well, here there are two options for me right now. I could either hope that my units disappear on the start of the next turn, which is what I will do. And if that's not the case, I'll reload the previous save file and hope that everything is alright. I don't have really much else to do. I also forgot to even create my army over there and engage the demons, but that's because I want to see if this problem is going to resolve itself. Well, that's one-sided battle if I have ever seen one. Let's go into manual. I think this will be hilariously short, but possibly fix the problem we had. So, yeah, I think I'm fine with the placement of the units. I mean, it's not the best, but I think I'm controlling a pretty good sum of units. And, oh, wait, why did it end? Did I win? No. Alright, another serious error. Let's try and continue. Do I still have my units? Yes, they are immortal. So I need to pause the video and try to resolve the issue. Fairly annoying. Nothing that big of a deal. It's alpha. Those things I expected. So I'll bring it back. Alright, I reloaded the previous save file. As you can see this time around, because AI does make different choices each time you reload an autosave. This time the Necrodons actually did not attack me. However, I feel like keeping those guys alive that I have right here would be kind of a cheating mechanic, because they are supposed to die and it's only a bug that let me keep them alive. I will not stand for this. I'm gonna disband them. They will go into a mercenaries marketplace, so I guess for the first time in ever, unit style. Oh wait, they actually have 12 units? Did I fix this error in this patch? OMG, this would be amazing. Alright, in this case, mercenaries, baby, I want you, I really do. Let's queue it up. I will still go for accessories first because it's just so useful. But mercenaries, oh, I'm so excited being able to actually show you those mercenaries because they are awesome. They really are. Alrighty then. So, let us actually create this army. Why not? The demons moved, but that's not a very big deal. I mean, I'm not going to reload a save file or delete my army just because they moved. That's not really part of the problem. So I could either try to finish my quest, which I could do right now. There is a risk that if I don't, then AI would just ban the village and disallow me to do this. But right now, as you remember, the only reward I get from completing this quest is... Actually, I do get some Palladian. I need to break the siege first, I think. Yeah, let's break the siege first. I don't think anybody is going to ban the demon's village just yet. I mean, why would you ban a village of demons that eat fire? It's like feeding them. So I guess some charitable people would actually do this. I mean, why not? It's like feeding the poor. You just set fire to a demon and he's like, oh, thank you. I was so hungry. Anyway, I have no idea what I'm talking about, by the way, but this is just normal. Alright, I think I made up, if I cancel bar streets right now, this will easily make up for the past 15% industry I'm making in the city. I should actually calculate this, the amount of industry I'm supposed to sacrifice one day, but I'm way too lazy to do that, so I'll rather just do like this. And hopefully it's alright, and if it's not alright, if I'm sacrificing too much or too little industry, then it's fine. And wait a second! Unhappy, yes! Oh, that's so good. I'm actually happy that my people are not happy because this works. They're not content, they are happy. Good. Are they happy? Yeah, they are happy. Alright, so it looks like the happiness issue has been partially resolved because those people are meant to be unhappy and they actually are. So this is just perfect. Thank you very much, devs, for resolving this part of the issue. Now, this town is still happy for no reason, but I guess those guys... I mean, if you had a chromatic land right next to your doorstep, I would be happy. I mean, look at this. This looks beautiful. I'm actually tearing up just thinking about this place. Ooh. Yeah, I'm kind of sensitive to nature's beauty, if you know what I mean. So it's very, very easy to make me cry when I think about this kind of beautiful things. Beautiful things, by the way. They do not necessarily involve just flowers and whatnot. I also like spiders a lot. I mean, they are beautiful. And nobody of saying otherwise is going to convince me otherwise. Anyway, it looks like I might actually be in combat with the Necrodons. No, I will not. But there's a problem. Now the enemy has 6 units in total. And even though Death Bishops are amazing, I'm not overly convinced I can fight this fight easily. Win this fight easily. My hero is still disabled for 12 turns. So what I could do is create some more fighting units, like another Death Bishop possibly, and a few more Stalwarts to support my units as a reinforcement type of thinking. So let's do just that. I'm more than fine with this. And in the meantime, as I'm making another army, I'll guess I'll actually... It's 3 turns. Now, should I attack? This would be stupid, but I still want to show you Death Bishops. And also keeping my city in siege for so long is kind of like a cheating mechanic. Then again, if the game was more polished already, then I would be able to use the Star unit to support my units, and this would actually mean that I could possibly win the fight already. So I'm fine with prolonging the siege even longer. Yeah, I'll do it, why not? Let's start working on another Star while we are at it. So you the people just back off for the time being. Not necessarily into the city, but next to the city, that's fine. Let's end the turn again. And now here's a problem. I just realized this city does not have bar streets, so even if I do finish working on a Star Wars to save those, I'll not be able to actually deploy both of them. And then I'll probably lose the fight against the Dakar Rangers, because they'll just pick me off one by one. But it's fine. I don't really care too much. I mean, I'll send some reinforcements from somewhere else soon, I guess. Like possibly from Igtoin, but for that I will need to make some units, and I couldn't be bothered. Also, there's an unknown faction nearby. Huh. It could be worthwhile to discover what it is, and I know how to do it. I'm going to create a watchtower because those things kind of look awesome. I mean, look at this. This is just a watchtower in construction, and look, hey, and it looks nice. I mean, yeah, I mean, look at it. I like watchtowers, what can I say? Anyway, do I want to attack now? Well, I will have one Dust Bishop as a backup, which is a fairly substantial help, mind you. Yeah, with 3 Dust Bishops, all of them equipped with high quality weapons, and with a bunch of Star Wars to body block them as well, I'm fine with attacking. Let's try it. It should be okay. Unless the enemy attacks this army right now, and causes all units from a different army to pop in one by one, then I will actually lose, so hopefully AI will not abuse the battle mechanics to this extent. I would be fairly annoyed if they did, but I don't think this is going to happen. No, in fact, they are attacking me just as I... Oh, no, I will not have any serious error. Nothing is no, everything is fine. I do not see it. Let's pretend that didn't happen. No! Alright, this is an error that will persist, unfortunately. So I need to pause again and reload. This is fairly unfortunate. I've been having this series of errors before in my Wild Walkers playthrough, but I was able to get around it by reloading and whatnot. So I'll try to do it again. Ouch. Yeah, I will need to be right back. Alright, as you can see, I reloaded a save file and I have no idea what is going on over here. Apparently the enemy has decided to split up even more for comedy effect, so why not create another army just to taunt them in my city, and then just go ahead and flat out attack them, because this is what I was going to do anyway. I mean, they were the guys that were attacking me first, but it doesn't matter if I attack them or they attack me right now. It's a very small difference in the size of the battlefield, which actually wouldn't make much of a difference anyway. So let's go ahead and attack them. Obviously now they will have to rely on the reinforcements more, but that's their own fault for bugging the game out. So I'm absolutely fine abusing this for the time being. Alright. Now, I'm going to set with hold position because I really want to show you how awesome Dust Bishops are. They basically, in combination with Star Wars, they create an impenetrable line of defense. So if you just want to survive a battle, with Star Wars and Dust Bishops, there's no way you can be killed. Almost no way. And if you want to win, you're also probably going to win, because those units are both absolutely amazing. Of course, right now, I only have 4 units, which is not enough to create an efficient body block. But it is enough to create a fairly efficient body block. Alright, you guys actually... No. You stay over here. You go over here. You go over like so. And the enemy is deploying over there, so I should be protected fairly well. Alright, let's go ahead and click ready. As you can see, another Dust Bishop decided to spawn, which is fairly nice. So you walk over to this tower, and I'll have a very powerful line of ranged attackers behind my units. Obviously, right now, I sadly had the high initiative, which for the time being is actually annoying because I wasn't able to attack the enemy on the first turn, but they also were unable to attack me, so it's kinda okay. But then again, the problem is, on the next turn my Dust Bishops will still be unable to attack the enemy, but the enemy is actually going to be able to reach my lines of defense, which is not good, but it's not terribly bad either. I should do relatively okay, despite the fact that the enemy will get the first shot on me. Things like that do happen, but it's okay. Alright, so all my turn has skipped, and the enemy is making their way forward. They are actually going to be able to land. I could have moved forward a little bit to gain the high ground advantage, but I was actually able to separate the enemy a little bit, and look at how much damage my guys have taken. Thankfully, they cannot be attacked again with the same guy, and soon I'm going to heal up all the damage that I sustained thus far, so it is not going to look as dim as it is right now, although obviously it would have been better if none of this shenanigans happened with, you know, the enemy being able to not allowing my units not to take any hits. Anyway, there are also some sparkly things over there, and oh, that's nice. Alright, so this is nice. Actually, as you can see, there are more capacities right now on units. I didn't actually notice this in the change, how do they call it? Not change files. You know, the list of changes to a patch? I don't remember how it's called. Whatever. You know what I mean. So right now it actually tells you that those guys are really good at killing ranged units and that they have block 1, which is something that the game didn't tell you before. So block 1... Oh, that's interesting. But those guys don't have this information provided. Whatever. So as you can see, it now explains everything. Those guys are... I actually had no idea they are ranged and flank slayer. Dust bishops. That's something I had no idea is the case. Because they are support units, they're not supposed to be this kind of units, but I guess the devs are making their way into making this game even more complex and awesome than before. So it looks like Dust Bishops are actually good at killing both ranged and flying units, which in this case is just perfect. So I'll go ahead and keep my units where they are standing right now, with the only difference being that I want my Dust Bishops to focus on the weakened enemy, and you, I guess... I'm not sure if this guy will have range to finish this guy off, so I'll just tell him to actually stand his ground and attack whatever he wants to. Alright, so first things first, let's attack, drain his life, and give it to my units, because they were kinda sickly, and I felt like making them more alive. Oh yeah, baby. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to kill the enemy, but I was easily able to heal all of my stalwarts to full health, which is actually not going to be good enough, because as you can see, my stalwarts are now going to take more damage, and the enemy is actually going to go ahead and surround my enemies fully, which is a problem. Hopefully I'll heal for killing the enemy, and I did heal a little bit, which might allow my units to survive another round of assaults, but if the enemy gets one lucky critical strike, then I'm in a big problem. But if if my stalwarts survive for one more turn, I'll be able to heal them again to full health, and I should be able to win the fight as such, because I'll be able to deal so much damage. But no, one stalwart falls and the enemy Necrodrons are actually making their way to attack my Dust Bishops, which is annoying. As you can see, my Dust Bishops do have some kind of amazing powerful to block the damage, but they are supports. They are not meant to stand on the front line and fight. You could do that. As you can see, they have awesome moves, and they kill him themselves, but regardless, they work better as fully ranged units. Alright, so let's keep attacking. And actually, looking this fight makes me think that maybe what I want is to have two different designs for Dust Bishops. One design with amazing glass steel weapons to give it amazing initiative and act fast in a fight. And then a second design of Dust Bishops with artifacts that actually lower their initiative and make them act last. So I can heal before and after attacking the enemy, which is a pretty cool idea, I think. Anyway, my Dust Bishops are creating the awesome dust energy field that is supposed to protect them. It's not going to work too well, I'm afraid. I think I need to fall back a little bit, which is something I'll gladly do, but I still may fall because the enemies are swarming around me like bastards they are. Let's see if I can finish this guy off before he attacks me. It will be relatively difficult, but not something totally unachievable. But I think I may have slightly overestimated the power of Dust Bishops. You are usually supposed to have more stalwarts than Dust Bishops, and I went for more Dust Bishops than stalwarts, so I reversed the proportions, and it's going to hurt me as a result. But I may be able to kill this Necrodrone. The enemy is going to only have 3 Necrodrones left. They will be able to kill at least one of my Dust Bishops as a result, but if I have 2 of them remaining, I will probably still not be able to win this fight. I may go for a draw, however, and this will be good enough, because with Dust Bishops, I mean, I will be just able to make a few more stalwarts and then probably kill the enemy off. And it actually looks like the Necrodrones are absolutely retarded. They are doing the worst thing they can against Dust Bishops, attacking them one at a time and allowing me to heal to full health by attacking them in return. Of course, my Dust Bishops are making the exact same mistake, although my 4 Dust Bishops are actually attacking the right army again, which is nice, And oh no, a critical strike. This is not what I needed at all, but thankfully AI is absolutely brained, and even though they have yet another critical, it is actually not going to be good enough for them. I'll be able to heal back to full health, or not, because the battle ended. Either way, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't as good as I had hoped, and come on, stop with serious error! I'm starting to worry that this might be related to the patch we were given, and that we're going to continue seeing this, in which case this playthrough might be in danger. Oh, right, I see. So I killed the enemy, but they persist on staying on the map. I need to have the cheat codes to kill them, but I don't have the cheat codes to kill them. Ooh, do I need to cut this video short and go into forums and ask the devs to give us cheat codes back again? Because the thing is, I can transfer myself very easily between this build and the VIP build. So if I do that, re-enable cheat codes, and just type in the code to destroy this army, remove it from the map, then I think it will also remove the issue, and as a result all subsequent issues I'll also be able to remove in the same way. Of course, it will still require a little bit of work, because I'll need to somehow split my armies and remove the killed armies with a cheat code as well. Ooh. This looks a little bit dicey, but I really want to continue this run. It's been going fairly awesome thus far. I think you can agree. It's good. We had a good start and whatnot, and I do want to continue. Broccolas are also, and you've seen the Dash Bishops. They are like a cream pie of awesome. I don't know why you said cream pie. I don't even like cream pies. I don't think I ever ate a cream pie, honestly. I mean, what is a cream? Is there such a thing as cream pie? I mean, I said it's a pie with a bit of cream on top. No, but either way, that doesn't sound too good anyway. I just don't like cream or white things in general. If it has milk in it, I probably won't like it. With the one exception being obviously ice creams. Either way, I have no idea why we're talking about ice creams and whatnot. I am going to have to end this videocast here, I'm afraid, because this bug seems to be quite persistent. I'll save the game right here, just cause maybe upon reloading it will be fine, but I seriously doubt it. So I need to think about what to do next. I'll probably just beg the devs to give me the cheat codes back again, and this could resolve the issue. Either way, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you online.